God is good, and with each day that passes brings us a day closer to the launch of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. This is the Nathan Napalm channel, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing, especially if you're interested in Pantheon related content on our march to launch. Today guys, I want to talk about something that the development team had been thinking on long ago, but doesn't seem to appear on the new updated website, which looks wonderful by the way. And that is whether there will be a free trial for new players to try the game or not. And I'm going to state my case for what I think is best for the game, short term and long term, as well as look at some good and bad for both cases. Before we begin though, I want to give a big shout out to the members of Napalm for supporting this channel. I absolutely couldn't do this without your support, and I am eternally grateful. If you are interested in supporting the channel and becoming a member with special perks, please click the join button down below for more information. So here's the deal, my Pan fam. Free trials are much better than free to play. Free-to-play creates such negativity toward an MMO in the way it is developed as well as how the community behaves, and it changes the vision for any game for the worse, in my opinion. We have plenty of examples to prove it, and I don't think anyone in my community would disagree. Free trials, however, give people a chance to make sure the game is for them, that it is enjoyable, and it's an honest way to show off your MMO if the MMO is in a good solid state and ready to be shown in that way. If you give a free trial at the very beginning of the launch of your MMO, there could be server issues, congestion in starting cities, bugs that weren't caught in alpha beta, and so many other things. So I want to first and foremost, as Minus would say that doing a free trial right out of the gate at launch would probably not be the wisest decision Visionary Realms could make, and I think it should simply be buy the game, get 30 days, then pay your sub fee. Later, after the major wrinkles are ironed out and you have passed that magical 90-day threshold of the game being out, offering a free trial would offer a chance for people who are more hesitant to see the game for themselves. This would bring in another influx of players, especially at the beginning of the opening of the free trial, and be very beneficial to those already playing the game as well. However, there is a negative stigma that comes along with doing a free trial somewhere in the realm of 90 days from release, and that is how it looks in the media. Is the game already flopping? Did they need to do a free trial because nobody is playing and they need more people? And then there's the "this game is going free to play" rumors of the wild internet begin, especially on Reddit, the absolute bottom toilet of the internet in my opinion, although there are some nice people from Reddit as well, of course. So the conundrum is that if you begin the game off with a free trial, which would be best for that first year of Pantheon's release, which is a critical year for the entire lifespan of the game, then the game needs to run buttery smooth and work extremely well and be very effective at targeting and capturing its audience. Pantheon is being developed by a small indie team. And yes, they are testing. They're working very hard to make this the smoothest ride into launch ever. But can a small team pull off something that even large, coffers-filled corporations cannot? I believe yes. I believe yes they can. As a matter of fact, the entire Pantheon project is pulling off something the entire industry cannot or simply has not. So every day they're doing things that the big money guys are not. From this perspective though, I hope you can see the extreme weight that Visionary Realms is carrying, and I hope you understand how passionate they are to not let us down. The fans, the supporters, the Pantheons, those of us who are drooling at the mouth to get this EverQuest spirited successor. I also want to take this time to say that from my experience, they're doing such a good job that if they continue onwards and upwards, they had no choice but to release the best MMO RPG in over a decade. But back to the point, if they decide to go with the 90-day or so plan before releasing the trial, which is highly likely considering the risk, then I think it's also important to understand that they can do a true soft release for launch. Now hang on, I don't mean how MMOs do it today, where they are too chicken poo to say it's a launch, but start trying to monetize everything and milk everyone and use the, but it's an early release, for every negative thing hurled their way. I mean a true soft release, as in launch the game, but only on their website for purchase and download. 90 days or so to patch and fix anything major that slipped through the cracks, stabilize the servers and all that. Then start looking at options such as Steam, because for many people, the game releasing on Steam is a final launch. That's it. And many MMOs still haven't done so, actually. Even the eldest of MMOs, such as Ultima Online, is just now, maybe, about to finally launch on Steam, and you know what? It's going to see quite an influx in players simply from doing so, even though the game is even older than EverQuest. EverQuest itself actually released on Steam, honestly, not that long ago, and it too received quite an influx. And it's not just Steam. We don't know Visionary Realms' plan for that kind of thing, but there's the Epic Game Store, etc. As long as we don't see it release on Apple and Google Play, I'm fine with whatever they want to do. But once launched on a service like Steam, it should release with a free trial, in my opinion. It should also be very well documented that this is their plan. Honestly, it should say it on the launcher that the free trial is coming soon to help mitigate any damage to the brand that this may cause. Also, I want to discuss what a free trial will mostly look like. Play the game to a certain level, such as to level 10, and then you cannot progress any further. In a game like Pantheon, you will truly be limited at that point, and that will give you a very good taste of the world, the danger, the community, grouping. You will have probably stumbled upon a dungeon out in the wild and all that good stuff as well by then. They could also do a more timed trial, as in 15 days, but I think the level fits more with the Pantheon style of getting progress done at your own pace. But we shall see if there even is a free trial in the future. After all, we are a day closer. I want to close this by saying that free trials are such a more respectable way to get new players, and if they are hooked, they buy the game. They pay their sub fee after their 30 days. It's an upfront agreement between the customer and the developer. It's understood, there is no confusion, and there is no, but I thought this game was free. It's a demo. And of course, I have to mention that the free trials have to have restrictions on chat, on trading. Those sort of things are mandatory, unfortunately, thanks to gold sellers and the like. But Pantheon Rise of the Fallen has a very big shot at being a true to the word, old school approach to MMOs with a modern touch to really drive in that old school addiction that has so many people like you and I slobbering for more to this day. And I do believe that this new generation of gamers will be absolutely floored by the amount of freedom, the amount of community, the amount of non-stop activities, events, and fall head over heels for a world that is a virtual place. And the free trial will help bring in those people. At this point, we are not 100% certain that there even will be a free trial, but I feel fairly comfortable that there will be. Let me know what you guys think of free trials, and if you agree with me or if you don't, let me know how you would like to see it done, or if you disagree and think it shouldn't be done. Will it introduce negativity into the game? How can they mitigate that? Let me know all that and anything else in the comments down below. Thank you for joining me today as we discuss this interesting topic for our upcoming MMO home, Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. And before you go, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so, as this is what we do here, MMORPGs, especially the old school kind, RPGs, CRPGs, JRPGs, all the good stuff. And a big shout out to the members of Napalm for supporting me and this channel. I really appreciate you all. And if you would like to become a member of Napalm, please click the join button down below for more information and a list of perks. Until next time, guys, God bless and happy gaming. Please listen to what I say. I've been making videos all day. It's a video buffet, you can even hit replay. But please just subscribe. I can't even describe. Being part of my tribe, I'll even offer you a prize, but just please just subscribe and hit the bell notification too.